Hey folks, this is Vagrant and welcome to our next brand new playthrough. I say brand new, it's a 10-year-old game and we're continuing the Dragon Age series. We've played through Origins, we've played through Dragon Age 2, and today we will start Dragon Age Inquisition, the only game in the series that I hadn't already played through. I have played the game before, but only for about, I think 15 hours or something like that. Lots and lots of games still left to try for the very first time. And I haven't played it since it first came out, so if I'm totally honest, this feels like a blind playthrough for me. I haven't really any idea what to expect, so quite excited to try this one out. I'm going to bring up a screenshot on the right hand side of the screen right now, and that is the mod list I'm using for this playthrough. I've tried to avoid anything that's too game-changing. I've installed things like, let me see what I can remember off the top of my head. There's one that makes the party banter happen more often because by default it barely happens. A couple mods to increase the level, max level and max Inquisitor level, but not rebalance the XP, so they're going to take ages to hit those higher levels. I just like the option to, keep scaling post-game. A couple little graphical changes and to the starting armor, but I've really tried to avoid anything that fundamentally changes the gameplay too much because I just think oh, and one that reduces the time it takes for the research things, the Inquisitor things. I didn't want to fundamentally change the game too much, just because I haven't played it through all the way before. So, although I will show you my favourite mod on that list, if we go down to audio, you will see dialogue at 120, and we can actually take that all the way up to 300. So this is a mod that basically just unlocks more audio options. You can take everything above 100. Which, as you'll know if you've been watching this series, has long been a problem. So hopefully, this is all okay. I've ramped up the subtitle size a little bit, so hopefully you can see that a little bit further away. Audio will change as we go through the game, as per usual, we'll have to adjust things, but hopefully being able to take dialogue up to 120 and do my usual dropping will help things out a little bit. Playing with an Xbox controller because my research suggested that it's the optimal way to play the game, and by research I mean that one Reddit thread I looked up. I have got to continue because I loaded into the game just to make sure my mods worked and stuff like that, but here we go. Very excited. Right, character input. So we're going to play female as per usual. We actually have a new option. We have Kunari this time around. I'm not going to... I don't play Kunari though, so we're not going to do that. I honestly might play human. Human characters receive a bonus ability point at the start of the game. Elves receive 25% range defense. Dwarves magic defense. And Kunari's physical defense. The human one seems much more interesting to me. And I also think... story-wise, I think if I vaguely remember, it's been suggested that human makes a little bit more sense. So I'm going to be really boring, and we're going to play a human. My initial plan when we started Dragon Age was to play all three classes. Now, in Dragon Age Origins, we played a rogue. In Dragon Age 2, we played a mage. We're going to play rogue again. I'm not a warrior boy at heart. I'm a rogue at heart. Mage was a fun little diversion, but I am a rogue in my soul. So we're going to play a dual wield rogue, try out some new abilities, and we've got casual, normal, hard, and nightmare. Now we're going to start on normal because I haven't really played Inquisition. I am willing to ramp this difficulty up to hard because, as we've seen with Dragon Age 2, the game was still quite easy even on hard difficulty by the end, so we'll see how it goes on normal. If it proves that we're not really dying at all or even at risk of it, we'll put the difficulty up to hard. We're probably not going to play on nightmare, but consider that. Okay, character summary. Are we a noble? As the youngest child of the Travalan noble house, you grew up in the free marcher city of Ostwick and have enjoyed a life of privilege. That doesn't sound like me. With close family ties to the Chantry, also doesn't sound like me, and many relatives among the priesthood and Templars, you were always expected to follow a similar path in service of the Maker, regardless of how you feel about the matter personally. Willing or unwilling, you were sent to the Conclave to assist relatives who sought to make peace between the Templars and mages. It didn't go well. So if you didn't see Dragon Age 2, what you may not know, at the end of that game, basically there was a mage revolution, the Templars kind of rebelled as well, and now the Templars and mages are, I think, basically at war. And we are going to import our custom worlds from Dragon Age Origins and 2, which is cool. There we go. Unfortunately, not going to be a thing in Veilguard. Apparently it takes place too far in the future, blah, 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 blah. Although we will be able to make some decisions at the start. Here we go. Really looking forward to this. Strength, dexterity, magic, cunning, willpower, constitution. Same old, same old. Glad my loading times are okay. A lot of people have reported that mods can really mess with your loading times. What you may also notice is that my starting armor looks a little bit differently. All the stats are the same, I believe. This is just immersive starting armors, and it basically just changes the starting armor to be class, you know, to look aesthetically like it matches with the class, which I think is a benefit, really. Right, let's try to make a character. This won't take very long. This never takes very long, right? I'm gonna make you put up with this for a couple of minutes at most, and then I'm probably gonna skip forward, just so you know. I couldn't make you suffer through this, because as people will be aware, this will take a while. It's gonna take a very, very long time. Okay, I think I'm done. The only thing I really wanted, I can see why people mod in more hairstyles into the game, because there really aren't. There's only like one other hairstyle I even vaguely liked. And I quite like having, when I do my characters, I like hair like sort of covering their face at least a little bit. You know, like this one's got it over sort of the left eye. The only other one I was considering was, look, it's just so much forehead. Like it just makes it look gigantic in all of them. The only other one I was considering was this one, which is usually what I'd go for, like a ponytail sort of thing. But there's no longer ponytail, and this, again, it's just too much forehead. If there was a bit more fringe here, I'd probably go for it. But as it is, I think this one suits pretty well anyway. And the hair colour, I've gone a little different than usual. Usually we just play sort of like an auburn sort of colour. I tend to go for a hair colour similar to my own with like a little bit more red in. But I thought we'd mix things up. I'd like it a little bit darker, but this is actually as dark as it goes. So I think I'm pretty happy with her. I think she looks pretty cool. And done, I think. I did go through and do absolutely everything, like all the different settings, given a little scar and everything. Yeah, I think she looks roguish, which is, oh, I just punched everything, which is kind of what I was going for. If you want to know how long that took, because obviously I'm going to have to edit some stuff out, I'm at 19 minutes and 30 seconds, so subtract that from whatever point this is in the video, and that's how long it took. Which is actually a surprisingly short time, probably, whatever it is. What are we going to call our character? You know what, Evelyn's fine. She looks cool. I'm happy with it. Certainly a different, very stylish start compared to the other games. I wish I'd toned down the lip colour looking at it now. I didn't realise it was so red-pink.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead.
Hey, Cassandra.
Except for you.
Use and to select.
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
Some dialogues give you the opportunity to respond emotionally to situations. When these opportunities appear, special icons will highlight the emotion.
So what happens now?
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
Liliana.
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
Cassandra's always like this. She's super angry, and then you chat to her a little bit, and she calms down immediately.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world.
I did not have the option of that hair colour that Cassandra's got. I'm pretty sure.
Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I understand.
Then,
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
they have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must
Okay.
be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Game looks great, considering it's 10 years old and I haven't modded the graphics at all. I am playing on max settings, but it looks really good. Oh, I have changed, you may be noticing camera change. I had a vague recollection that one of the things that most annoyed me playing Inquisition myself, back when I did play it a little bit, was that the character was in, like, right in the center of the screen. I didn't like it in Origins either. So I've changed the camera position with a mod so that it's kind of a bit more over the shoulder Mass Effect sort of style, which I just think looks better. Okay, can I get rid of that Wrath of Heaven in the top right? That'd be good. Yeah, it looks great. Quest map. quest map. Cool. Yeah, that's great. I'm vibing. See how it plays. Yes. Whoa. What is going on with my hand?
The pulses are coming faster now.
She's a big softie, really.
The
She
larger
pretends
the breach
otherwise.
grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
This Rogie is very, legless. Her name is Glowy Triangle Head, for God's sake.
Stay behind me!
Is that a shade? Let's dance. Press right trigger to it. Oh, press right trigger to attack. Okay, interesting. Stab, 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 stab. Hold. Come here. Cassandra's my tank. MLG gaming, baby.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
If you're going to lead me through a demon-infested valley, you'll have to trust me.
Give me one reason to trust you.
Because my life is on the line.
You're right.
I'm always right.
I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
And yet you disapproved anyway. Press LB and select to consume a
Make a note
potion.
what we will face.
Oh, where's my health? I'm on max health.
Where are all your
I'm not gonna heal.
At the fort.
Okay. Disengage, attack my target, hold position. Seeing here, I mean, I believe I can
We are
swap to
on our
Cassandra.
own for now.
Oh, I'm gonna have to mod that quest marker in the top right. That's gonna drive me insane. I need to find a way to make that. Look at this ice, by the way. Doesn't it look fantastic? I'm gonna have to mod those quest markers out of the way. Not the marker, the quest log. It's gonna annoy the heck out of me. I'd like to scale the UI down a little bit in general, I think. Loot. Oh, so one of the things I changed as well, I've just remembered, was a mod to get rid of the looting animation, which, as far as I remember, takes absolutely bloody ages. Why are these different? Oh dear. Scout hat. Ah, yeah. Accessories, upgrades, crafting, valuables, schematics. And yes, I've got helmets off. Of course I have helmets off. I'm not a lunatic. So a couple more little things I want to change, but not anything too big. UI stuff mainly. Abilities consume mana and stamina for powerful combat effects. Most abilities require time to pass before reuse.
There! Watch
Twin
out!
Fangs.
If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
I'm on it. Don't you worry about it, Cassandra. Doo-doo! Nice! See, combat zooms out automatically, which I think is going to make for a slightly more immersive experience as well. Got elf root. Gather herbs and metals out in the wild and use them to craft upgrades to your gear and potions. Explore and find as many varieties as you can. So we get to have this kind of immersive sort of camera, and then when combat's happening we can zoom out a little bit and be a little bit more tactical. It is interesting to note how less tactical the games have gotten in a way over time, in that in Veilguard you can't even control your teammates at all. Like, that will cease to be a thing in the next game. Like, I can control Cassandra. I don't know how to control Cassandra, but I know that is a thing I can do. But in the next game, not at all. Really interesting. Get whomped, buddy. Get whomped. I have to go back down the hill, obviously. Can I sprint? Is that a thing? Oh, no. But I clicked the button. Searching reveals loot, codex entries, and crafting nodes. It does, but in the smallest radius the world has ever seen. I don't like things like this because I'll click it all the time. I might get something to change that as well. We'll see. It's interesting that I'm no longer healing out of combat. I think both of the previous games had an issue wherein combat and exploration felt like a separate entity entirely, in a way. Now this has that a little bit, obviously. We've got the camera sort of zooming out, like so. Da 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 da. Bam! But, like in Origins, you would heal. I think in both games, yeah, you would heal entirely as soon as combat ended. It had a very clear delineation between now you're in combat mode and now you're in exploration mode. This has it with the camera, but not healing. It's interesting. Ninja Rogue does whatever a ninja rogue does. Does he stab you in the back? Yes, she does, because she's a rogue. Watch out, here comes the ninja rogue. You can definitely feel how the game's got more action orientated, can't you? Good job, Cassandra. Now we'll be the best of friends. I keep trying to sprint is what I'm doing, and it's obviously not working. It's doing search instead. Aha, so I knew I could hear something. The search radius seems to be a lot bigger than it actually looks to be. What I might do is see if there's a mod just to I think this is quite useful. Dreamer Rags, a creature research item. Bring it to a creature research specialist to learn more about this type of creature. Cool. Have to kill that that quest thing. Oh, that one disappeared. I wonder if there's a mod to like just get rid of the search thing. I'd like to be able to click the button whenever I want and kind of like be searching for stuff without necessarily seeing it pop up, you know? Like, I wanted to highlight the loot, but that's about as far as I wanted to go. Now, Inquisition is an interesting game in that it was developed with multiplayer in mind. Actually, the suggestion is that this game was originally meant to be an MMORPG, and it got repurposed later on in development to become a single-player game with a multiplayer mode. There are aspects of the game that definitely resemble that, with resource gathering and fetch quests and stuff like that.
You'll see soon. We must help them.
I think that's one of the things that turned me off the game originally, was the questing in the hinterlands, which is the first area you get to. I don't think I ever got past that, really. What's this crystal thing? No way, folks. Kick, stab, it's all in the name. It's Varric! Hey, buddy.
Quickly, before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
You know, for all that the bald elf knew, I think his name's Solas, if I remember correctly, my hand could have just exploded.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solas, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solas is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra.
True.
My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade. Far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
Yeah, I guess since the circles have been kind of torn, it's kind of weird not having things like the circle anymore, because I've been playing so much of the first two games. You know, I've played 39, 50, 80, 97 episodes of Dragon Age so far. This is 98, I guess, if that's maths. Things like the circle no longer existing is really interesting. All mages are now free.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
Good to have you back, Varric. I think I might need to turn the dialogue up a little bit more.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Something... Oh, there it is. Shadow Essence Research Item. So just, yeah, if it turns out the dialogue is too quiet, I'm going to make edits after this video. I need to get hold of it in post to really get a feeling for what the dialogue is like and what the game balance is like. But that will all be sorted for episode 2. I got a dagger. Stiletto. 3 more damage. We'll see why not. Bam. Does it look any different? Oh, it does. No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it look any different? I find it odd that it doesn't look any different. Wait, I can jump? What? This isn't Dragon Age. I'm trying not to heal at the moment because I'm very curious. Figurine of Matharath the Betrayer. I want to know how much it heals,
Demons
you know?
ahead. Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
See, there we go. I've got stealth, but I'm not really a stealthy boy, if I'm honest. I'm a stealthy girl, I suppose. I'm definitely not a stealthy girl. But we'll use it. We've got it. We've only got 2 abilities. We may as well use the ones we've got, right? I'm going to go backlines as a rogue. Press to enter tactical camera. Helps you better evaluate nearby enemies and plan your strategy. While in tactical camera, use to scan the battlefield. Use to cycle through targets. Switch control between party members and press A. I cannot imagine a world... Oh, look at that's very interesting. Wherein... I don't know what her abilities do. Am I meant to know? Winter's Grasp, okay. Long Shot, Caltrops. Oh, it's an elite. Okay, we should focus that. Taunt? Yeah, I'm assuming that's a taunt. I can't imagine the me playing on the Xbox controller is going to make me want to use the tactical camera very much, if I'm honest. This fancy boy. Bam. Good job, Solas.
Dead.
I think what we'll probably end up doing is trusting the tactic setup, which assumably we can still do. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm assuming we can still use tactics. We'll probably just end up trusting that the tactics can set up our companions well enough to keep them alive and do the correct things. I might be optimistic on my part, but I'm not optimistic. What can I say? Can I get in this building? Varric can open it. Well, I can open it. Hello? What have you got? Some coin. We've got a silver bracelet. Description, silver bracelet. It's that kind of insight that I'm here for. And samite, which I'm assuming is an ore. I wonder if I can zoom out if I use the mouse. Wow. I'm not actually able to use the mouse. You have to set your control scheme in the controls, and you can't diverge from that. I heard something beep. Oh no. This search is going to drive me crazy. Something beeping over this way. Oh, it shows you. I didn't see that. It shows you on the map. There we go. Oh, that's much handier. Okay, if you, yeah, right. Let me find something else. I'll show you just in case you missed that. Yeah, you can just see there. If you look on the mini map in the bottom left, you see this little flashing dot. I wonder if this is a skill. Oh, yeah, that's so much more helpful. My God. I wonder if this is a skill we can make stronger, our search radius and stuff like that. Maybe. Wow. Can I stab? Oh, yeah. So that's the thing as well. You couldn't use attack spells at all out of combat in the other two games, which again made combat feel very separate from everything else, you know? So I like that as a change. But what I'm really interested in here is, of course, the stories. Characters. That's why we play these games for at the end of the day. Oh, he's an elite. Party members! Party members! Hello! Bam. Spirit Essence. A rare rune material. Okay. It's new. Life Ward Amulet. 50 Life Ward heal? What's that mean? When a blow is about to drop a character's health below 0, the amulet shatters and heals. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I hate that kind of thing. That might sound ridiculous, but I have a deep... Oh, my mouse is on the screen. Whoops. I have a deep, deep hatred for anything like that. Like, there's similar items in Dark Souls, and I don't touch them. I just don't touch them.
From the free marches.
Oh.
Oh, one sec. Let me see if I can... I'm going to turn up the dialogue a little bit. I'm pretty convinced that I'm right in saying that it's too quiet. We've got up to 150. Subtitles are on for conversations and amp. I thought that might be ambient noises, but maybe it also counts for like ambient combos
Accent.
like this.
I'm from Kirkwall, but you're from further east, maybe?
Oh, I can...
That's quite the ear you have.
I'm all kinds of impressive.
Cool. Conversation wheel for banter. I like that. And yeah, it looks like I was correct in that. That's now added it to the all the dialogue, which is cool. Right. Oh. And it also adds it there as well. Breathes sharply. You have to know about this. I'm okay, buddy, but thank you.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
It's probably still a little bit quiet, but I'll leave the edits now until next video. But from stealth, that hits like a truck. I wonder if stealth increases my damage. I know we do more when attacking from behind, but it feels like there's more going on than just the behind hit. Because the behind hit hits for about 50, not 200, you know?
Make it take you.
If it just keeps stabbing, good things will happen. Can I see my abilities? Not really. Not yet.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Am I meant to be going all the way up here? What of this loot, folks? What of this loot? This is part of the problem I have probably had with this game, is that I'm a little bit of a loot obsessive. I'm gonna try to be chill. I'm gonna try to be chill. I'm not gonna succeed, but I'm going to try to be chill. Alright, I'm gonna heal, I think. Okay, well that got me to full health, so I don't actually learn any information there at all. Rather annoyingly.
Another rift!
We must
Disrupting a rift will cause damage to nearby demons.
Help us!
Okay. Come here, come here. There's no demons anywhere near us, so I don't know if we can actually do anything. Maybe they count though.
Hurry! Use the mark!
And we leveled up. Character's leveled up, increases your health and stats automatically, and rewards you increases my stats automatically. What? I'm not okay with that. Okay. Character record. Huh, do I not get to... I don't get to choose my attributes anymore. See, it's just those little things that becomes less of an RPG. It's shifting. Dragon Age has always been an action RPG, but it becomes more action and less RPG with every game. And this is obviously more actiony than Dragon Age 2 was. The fact that I do not get to choose where my stats go is proof of that. Yeah, so that's a... Well, again, tactics is interesting. Oh, even this is limited. We can just change whether we use it or not. Oh no, behaviors. Ah, yeah, okay, we got some stuff. Behavior screen allows you to provide instructions to your party where you can directly control. They'll follow these rules when you're not controlling them. So follow... Not use healing potions if that many... Okay, that's cool. I like that. Again, this is very basic, though. Right, so we've got... Double daggers, archery, sabotage, subterfuge. So that's our stealthy one, misdirection, leaping into the shadows, sabotage is traps and stuff. I don't really like poisons and traps, I'm not going to lie, so we're probably not touching that or archery. Double daggers, stabby, great. That's kind of what I'm here for. Each ability tree contains active abilities, upgrades, and passives. Active abilities have diamonds. Upgrades are attached to an ability, make it stronger. Okay. When you have ability points available, press A to learn. Sure. Press A to learn, B to... Okay. Okay, so what do we have? We've got flank attack. You leap through shadows to attack your foe with deadly strikes that hit them from behind. That sounds cool. Guaranteed backstab. Parry. You quickly block a strike made by a foe. Then counter so own defenses fall. You regain stamina with every kill. Oh, we also get stats. Interesting. Look, we get +3 dexterity for picking up Dance of Death. Or we can sunder armor. Or... oh, interesting. That's like if they're facing me. Okay. I think I'm going to pick up flank attack. And then we can also get bloodied prey. 10% more bonus. Any foe with health lower than my own, which I'd assume is going to be most. Or we can upgrade flank attack. Flank attack leaves targets bleeding from the cuts. So they bleed for 10 seconds. Okay, I mean, they all sound cool. If flanking, your twin fangs will keep your target's armor sundered. Let's grab that. Because that means it works well with flank attack. You flank attack into twin fangs and sunder their armor. Do you want to apply your pending ability purchase? Yes. Active abilities are automatically assigned to an empty hotkey. Okay. Should have read that.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
Why do I have stealth on there twice?
Well done.
Wait, one sec. Also, do I not get to level up my companions anymore? I don't see any way to... oh yeah, there we go. Oh, they got 0 points to spend. Oh no, okay, so I mean, it looks like they... oh, he's only level 1, that's why. Oh, they're all level 1. Okay, it looks like we can still spend for our companions, which is cool. The tactics have definitely been simplified though, as you can see. But as long as I can let choose their skills, I'm okay with that. One sec, I want to try to remember how I do this. Didn't mean to do that, obviously. Bear with me. I'm trying to figure out how I get rid of a skill. I might just have to wait now until I've got a third ability. What else we got? Chance to activate 10%. Okay, just taking... yeah, that's handy to grab in general. Threat reduction, flanking threat reduction. Oh, no threat at all if flanking. That's really good as well. We'll probably want to pick up both of those, even if we're not going too far down subterfuge.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Alright, cool. Stop, stop, stop! X is that, and Y is... wait, no. Oh, it's RB. Okay. It's beeping. I see beeping. Supply cache. Oh, refill potions. Oh! Interesting. That's different as well. Loot? Morning Star Mace. Wire only. Do you want this, Cassandra? Where are you? It's gonna take me a hot minute to remember how you do any of this stuff. Weapons. Oh, I've got an accessory. What have I got? Ah! Oh, the amulet. You know what? We may as well throw it on, I suppose. Got some valuables, creature research items, which is a really interesting idea to me. Don't like how long I have to sit on it to get rid of the stars, though. Don't like that at all. Cassandra, do you want this mace? Well, that does 48. That was 66. There you go.
Not already.
You are not.
Ah, here they come.
Hello.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here!
I'm saving the world, bucko.
Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
Just want to leave the rift doing its thing? Is that the idea?
How do you think we should proceed?
Fast but indirect, soldiers will act as a distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner. There may be casualties. Oh.
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
I didn't want to risk people dying. Well, as few people as possible, you know. Charge! Okay, so RB. Okay. RB into X should be pretty... Oh, see you later, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, hello. Stiletto Dagger and Griffin Shield. Can I... Oh, no. I guess not. This is the kind of thing. I'll get better at this with time. Griffin Shield, any good? It looks like it's +1. There's got to be more information than this. Right. Oh, okay. Right, okay. 30% front defense, free willpower, 30%... Right, so I lose a little bit of magic defense. But it's got more armor rating. 43 damage, 4% attack. 45 damage, 4% thunder on hit. Okay, interesting. For me, it's mainly going to be about damage numbers, no matter what. Griffin Shield, cool. Griffin Shield, pretty bloody cool. Let's go. Ready. Choo! That's too far away. That's too far away. I didn't realise it was a thing.
Be wary. Another fade rift.
So the interesting thing is, I don't have a healer right now.
How many rifts are there?
I don't know if we ever have a healer.
Seal it if we have to get past.
Quickly then!
Which means... So this should do damage, right? Yeah. What the hell is this thing? Lesser Terror. Is that enough? Yeah. But because you can't recharge your potions except at a supply cache, I'm assuming. It means your healing's limited. It's like Dark Souls.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoners' doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
You're not the only one hoping that.
We'll see soon enough, won't we? The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
I recognize him, but I can't remember who he is. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. He looks important. He's got a fancy thing on. That means he's important.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the faith, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Hunting longbow. Now I wonder if Bianca... There's no way we're taking Bianca off thingy, right? We do want this though. Oh no, level 6. Okay, one day. Let me just check that. I'm pretty sure that'll be the case, in that you never replace Bianca. It'll like scale up. Yeah, you can't even use it. Restriction, not Varric. That makes sense. Oh wait, what did I just see? Oh, load. That's what I saw. Wonder if there's a quick save button. Templar helmet. You know what? I'm finding a little bit too much gear to keep checking every 5 seconds, so we'll check at sort of downtime bits what gear is suitable upgrade wise. Level 6 is miles away.
The breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple.
I'm not sure I expected Liliana to be
This
such
is
a
your
prominent
chance
character.
to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
I'm always careful. Careful Billy, they call me.
Now is the hour of our victory.
Whoa.
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Am
What
I
are
the
we
sacrifice?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
See, my inclination is just jump off the edge. But I feel like Sancho wouldn't approve of such things. So I'm trying to find a more reasonable way around.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Of course, Varric would have a particular distaste for red lyrium after what happened to his brother Bartrand in the last game.
Someone help me! Someone help me!
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder. Kill her, now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
I'm glad they kept the design.
Now!
One of my favorites. Alright, big boy.
We must strip its defenses. Wear it down.
Doesn't seem to be taking any damage, Cassandra. Are we sure this is doing anything? I'm not convinced.
Quickly!
Insert favors to damage
Disrupt the
demons,
rift.
target the rift and hold it. Yeah. There we go.
Demon is vulnerable. Now!
I like that a lot as a combo. Oh, that hit. Hurt like a truck. Stop, stop, stop. We'll go and stop. Having a lovely Christmas time.
More coming through the rift.
Oh, we out of here. I do my thing. Yep. Oh, you cheeky. Gotta keep him off me, guys. Come on. So if I want to heal Varric, I do this. Yeah? Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be Varric if I didn't have to heal him every 5 seconds anyway. The life of a rogue, really. I'm gonna hold on mine until I'm a little bit lower. Remember his lightning Balrog whip thing? What baller. I think that's set to automatically heal, so. I, however, I'm not. Oh, it's instant. Stop it! Nearly. There we go. Swing! Bash his brains in! Flanking's interesting because it doesn't actually always make you flank. If you're already behind them, it just puts you in front of them, basically. Oh, down she goes.
Now, seal the rift.
was going to resurrect you, Cassandra, but never mind.
Do it!
I did try to get rid of the subtitle. It didn't work. Seemed very sticky.
Oh. I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Don't worry about it. I
beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Clearly a very spooky person. Frostback Mountains, Haven. Dawn Lotus. Rare herb. Okay. So we do. So I've got the. This is the ultimate edition of the game, so it's got all the like the DLC and stuff like that. So I'm assuming. Oh, okay. We got Dagger of the Dragon and Medium Armor of the Dragon. So I'm guessing that's part of it. We also got Avar armor, Stone Bear armor, and schematics for all this stuff. Antum Sar, Chakra Tar. Don't know what any of that means. Let's have a look at our inventory, see if any of that's any good. I mean, it's stronger to the point we may as well use it, right? I don't think it's busted stronger. It's definitely going to be an increase for now, but who cares? Okay, armor. Let's have a look here. Avar. Okay, that's interesting looking. +5 cold resistance. And also much better armor rating. Oh! Okay, but Stone Bear's got... Ooh, hello. That's heavy, though. I don't think I want heavy armor. It's a rogue. Do I want light or do I want medium? I don't know what the difference is. Cunning and Constitution. That makes that sound... Okay, I don't want to wear that, though. So I think Stone Bear's kind of baller looking, actually. I think that's enough reason to wear it. Melee defense. It's not anything... I mean, I'd use this if it didn't look the way it looks. Doesn't look like helmets have a armor rating. I don't know if I want medium or light, or I mean, I'm assuming that because I got medium armor of the dragon, I'm assuming they've given me appropriate armor, which is why I'm thinking I probably am meant to wear medium armor, right? That looks really cool. Dawn Lotus is new. Got some new schematics, so we can actually make this ourselves, which is pretty cool. If we wanted to. It looked very cozy, I'll say that much. Right, so that is Dragon Age Inquisition. Sorry, saying that like the game's over. Definitely a very different vibe. You can tell that we've gone forward a generation, for one, in consoles. The game is still pretty old, though. I think it's 10 years old or something like that. I think 2014. Let me find out. Alexa, when did Dragon Age Inquisition come out?
From hardcoregamer.com. Dragon Age Inquisition released in 2014.
Yeah, 2014.
Remains beloved to fans.
10 whole years. Crazy. yeah, looking forward to digging into it, finding everything out, get used to the game again. Did I level up? See, yeah, we leveled up. We'll do that next video as well. Until then, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.